welcome back to the last episode of Dumpster Fires of the Atomic Shop for 2024. This is the New Year's Eve episode, so this is the last one of this year, thank goodness. This year is finally over. Start a new one. I can look back and I can miss all the people that are gone, and I can hopefully move on with some things. So, let's get this show on the road, shall we? See what they did today. So if you're working on the scoreboard, I highly recommend going through and doing as much as you can as far as the raids go. Oh my goodness, they actually gave us some new stuff. It looks like some interesting stuff. We have a Speakeasy bundle, which is brand new. And it has a few extra titles for you, like Speakeasy and Midnight Player, suffixes and prefixes. Um, so let's see what we've got in here. We've got the Snake Torch, which is finally out. The one that looks like the little cobra head. I was expecting this to come out with the raid bundle whenever it came out, kind of as a commemorative thing, but they didn't go that way. We've got a new fan for the ceiling, which is like 5 pieces of sheet metal rotating around one of those pin lights that we had before. We've got the tip basket stash box, which is actually kind of cool. I mean, now if you have the Wasteland Wanderer in your camp, you can put this down and buy her guitar, and it looks like she's actually trying to make some money. We have the Wildwood Tavern stool, which is one that we already have. Apparently this is an older item that they've reused from another bundle because this character already has it. And this is my alt account that doesn't have a lot of stuff. So, and then we've got a glass tray, a glass ass. Blah, 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 blah. My goodness, my goodness, my goodness! I am tongue-tied today. There it is, sitting on top of that little table, which I think is part of the Virginia set, or possibly part of the one of the Mothman sets, is the glass ashtray. Now, this bundle should also have the watering hole, which is this thing right here, a prefab. Basically, it's a galvanized steel booth, vendor booth, yeah, bar, yeah. If you've ever been to the Caribbean or one of those areas that has the, the on-site bars, it's kind of one of those. It's like a little bar hut. Only this one is, of course, farm themed. With that, at least that's what they're going with the roof and the, like a silo. Hmm. It's like a converted silo. That's exactly what it is. All of the items in this bundle, except for no, all it looks like all of the items in the bundle, all of them can be purchased individually down here on the first page. You've got the Stepping Out Nice bundle, which is actually a really cool outfit bundle. It has the perfume dispenser as part of it, which, if I remember right, raises your charisma stat. You got the backpack, which there are 3 different versions of this backpack currently in game. You got the Femme Fatale pose, which is this right here. The radioactive outfit, which is this black kind of gold sequined outfit. And then the headwear, of course, is this little beanie thing. And you've got the xylophone here as the musical instrument in this set. So again, like I said, there's like 3 different versions, or maybe even possibly 4 different versions of this individual backpack in the game currently. I know. And then, of course, there's a New Year's Eve bundle, which is the sparkling gold dress, the sparkling gold tuxedo, and a grandfather clock. And it says there's a rifle emote, which I'm guessing isn't here, or at least I don't see it. The rifle drill emote, which is the spin and salute emote. Okay, we've got all of the old stuff that was in before. The Holiday Bell bundle, the bundle for the Magic of the Season, which is the Elf bundle, the Vault Tech Village bundle. With the Bell bundle, the only thing that is not listed as being part of this, I don't know if you get the sunglasses with outfit. I mean, it shows them, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you get them because it doesn't necessarily say that. But I'm assuming you would get the glasses with it. But that's the only part out of here that I'm not 100% sure that you get. We have the Industrial Life. Wait a minute, that's another new one in Greatest Hits. The Industrial Life Bundle, which has the Candle Maker. Because that is the Nodding Donkey from the Candle Maker. You get the coffee machine there, that little brown and tan one sitting on the table. That is one of two that you can get in game. My favorite door is in this bundle. The PVC sliding door is one of my favorites. This is the industrial floodlight here. You get this black mat. It's just like a rubber mat that works really well if you're going to do things with the workshop with your crafting benches, like basically like you see here. It works really good if you have something that's hot that you want to put on it, or if you just want to move things around. It makes your crafting area a little bit more easily definable for each item. I usually like to use the little mats though, like the welcome mats or the ones that little gray ones that they give you for the front door. Work really well with it too, and they occupy about the same amount of space. But yeah, the nodding donkey is in here, and I'm guessing you get these loading bay door foundation. So it's the foundation that you get, the diamond plate looking foundation that is on the ground here. You don't get the actual. It's kind of misleading. I mean, you look at this and what do you notice? You notice the two trucks there that are identical. But no, they're talking about the foundation itself, the actual floor in this picture. Bethesda really needs to up their game as far as this stuff. But this is the Nodding Donkey here. And it was part of the candle making bundle that they had out for the candle house. They've got a Free States Resistance bundle, which, I mean, it comes with a Free States backpack, which is this one right here. The sword, which is, I think, their last stand independent sword. You get the Wasteland debris. Again, you get the PVC curtain door if you want that from this bundle. So if you buy one of the others, this one will go down a little bit. This is the helmet that you get, by the way, the Free States helmet. It is one of the coolest looking helmets in the game. Um, in my opinion, it looks kind of military themed. Um, you get the backpack. They're showing you off this prefab, but they don't actually say that you get it. And that, I don't know if you actually get this or not. And I'm not going to buy it to show you to just to do it. I mean, logically, you would think that you get it. I mean, it's the thing in the promo item here, but it's not actually listed in the actual shop description as one of the things that you actually get. So I honestly don't know. Um, you get the Fallout Favorites bundle, which is basically like, okay, so you get the pawn vending machine, which is one of the cooler vending machines they have. You get the Mothman version of the Butterfly Sanctuary with the Moth Sanctuary. So you get this, it gives you acid. It's got the little Mothman things around it to highlight it. Not a big deal. And then you get a paint job, the camo for the stealth suit, which is already technically a stealth suit. So, you know, yeah. You can get a countdown chandelier, the Brotherhood display frame, the Nuka Cola Quantum Sweetie Petey vending machine is right here as well. And you get the Street Corner Salesman if you don't already own him. The Grease Goblin set, which is this right here. This is the person outfit, not the power armor, which looks like, let me see if it's, I don't know if that's still in here or not, but I'll show you what that looks like in a second. Vault quarters, yeah. So yeah, it's kind of weird. We get Nuka-Cola Twist. We get our free thing because it is still screwed up, by the way. This is the Femme Fatale pose. You can get it individually here for 50% off for 23 hours. I thought I claimed that already, but I guess not. The New Year's Midnight Bundle, which has the New Year's Eve bell banner, the chandelier, the countdown chandelier, and the Midnight Watch Power Armor paint, which is a Red Rocket recolor for the Power Armor. It's one of the cooler Power Armor skins in the game. The other one is, of course, Bright Fire Engine Red, where this is black, so, and silver. So, yeah. And a no trespassing sign. All these things are available under specials. Then the Fallout First stuff is all Fallout Ketchup stuff. Looks like they took out the Santa Claus bundle that they had in here, which isn't a big thing. And this is not the one with the, none of the, let me see here. I don't think the individual power armor skin is going to be in here, but you never know. Thing you should always do whenever the Atomic Shop comes out is always go through and double check through any of the camp items or skins to see if there's anything extra floating around, because there's usually like one or two that are not marked, like these right here. They're not marked in the sale item, but they are available. So if you're looking for the Sprinkles Doughboy paint or the Well-Traveled paint for your Pip-Boy, they're both available for 50% off in the Atomic Shop. I want to say one of the first things I ever bought was this black out um, Pip-Boy paint for one of my characters. And again, there's the patriotic paint for guns. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in here that is not currently listed on the main page, in the featured page, like all of these Fallout First items, like the fire hazard paint. Um, all of them literally have not been the director. So, I mean, take it as a grain of salt, but make sure you go through and look and see if there's anything extra floating around. Because there's almost always something in here that is not marked that is available. And there might just be something that you actually want, like, see what I mean? The stealth armor here. Here's a camo pattern for it. But there's the other camo pattern, which I think is one that was in the scoreboards previously. There's almost always something for backpacks and loot bags and all that kind of stuff. The little dangly bits for backpacks. There's, I mean, almost always something floating around that's on sale. Like the paratrooper bag, for instance. But like the thing to really check if you're into building in this game and you're trying to look for something, like, you know, say you're looking for the Nuka-Cola posters that came out. I mean, almost all that stuff is in here. Periodically on sale, like this Responder stash box, that's not listed as being on sale. And neither is this movie poster set. So keep in mind that there's usually 1 to 2 things per, at least, category that's on sale that's not listed in the Atomic Shop. Like if you want to say this carpeted staircase, it's on sale. It's 50% off. It's normally 500 atoms or $5. It's now $2.50. And the CD Shed, which is in here as well for $5, which I think is like the first prefab I ever bought. If not the first, it's definitely the second. And the CD Shed is not a bad prefab to get because it comes with its own other set of another door, basically. So keep that in mind. Like, I mean, doors usually go for anywhere from $3 to $5, depending on what they are. This two-tone here is $3, 300 atoms, and I want to say this one here was like 500 atoms. because it had a painted floral pattern on it. Which the door itself has been reused in the game, and I want to say there's a brown version of it floating around as well. So keep that in mind that everything you buy, like the dog here, there's another version of the dog in the scoreboard right now that you can get for free that's white, and a version of the cat that's black. So yeah, I mean, like I said, just look through it, double check it, make sure. Because some of the items you're looking for, like this Mr. Pebbles lamp, it's in here, it's on sale, but they don't seem to want to tell you that the stuff that you're looking for is in here all the time, and there's no way for you to mark it. Like the budding apothecary thing is actually an item that produces seeds for your camp or plants for your camp that you can have readily available. It's 350 atoms. It's on sale for half off if you've got Fallout First. Or if you want the little Deathclaw thing that I tend to use in some of my builds, because like I think he looks kind of cute. It's kind of fun to make him restrained in some of the cages and different things. He's readily available too. But, matter of fact, let's see. I'll go ahead and pick up the Deathclaw. And I'll not pick up the apothecary thing because I don't really care about it that much. I might pick up the gone fishing sign too, but that's a later thing. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that are available. There's even emotes in here. Just double check everything because they don't always show you everything that's in game that's readily available for you to be able to get. And some of you have been looking for certain items for an extended period of time, and it could be just floating there waiting in the atomic shop in those categories on sale without ever, being announced. They do that a lot, unfortunately. It's like they and they often show you things in their bundles that are not always readily available in the atomic shop. Like that floor, for instance. You get the floor, but the two storage cars that are back there behind it, the two trailers, neither one of those are available at this time. But they're shown, so it makes you question whether or not that's what you're actually getting or not. And the sad part is, like with the one bundle with a prefab in it, you could be getting them and it just not be listed. That's the other thing. Keep that in mind. Alright. Now, I jumped in so I can go ahead and look at the challenges for you, because this is the last weekly challenge for this year. The last daily challenge for this year as well. So, today's daily challenges, we'll go over those first. Use photo mode on a team, which is easy. Just join a team. You get a bonus for joining a team. You get a bonus for killing 10 creatures while wearing a costume. You get a bonus for eating 5 cooked meals in a teammate's camp. You consume an alcoholic beverage while on a team while wearing a costume. You've got to do that 5 times. You go to an event and complete it while well fed. Okay, so you've done all of the things here on the bottom at someone else's thing, and it's already done. That gives you all those 6 things are already done. And the bonus one for Fallout First, well, build anything in your camp with free camp. So all of these are readily, easily achievable for the daily. And for the weekly, you've got, of course, complete the daily event thing 3 times. Buy an item or sell an item to a player 25 times. So the other thing is complete event while well fed 10 times. Drink 25 Nuka-Colas. Kill 6 Brahmin, which I know some people that will re-roll that because they don't play carnivore characters. They play herbivore characters, so they won't have a real reason to do that. Kill 10 floaters. I'll show you where those are on the map when I'm done with this. Plant a crop in a camp times 25. Scrap junk for copper. Scrap junk for gold. Scrap junk for screws. And, of course, the ever-present get 10,000 XP. So let's take a look at this. So floaters. You want to get floaters in the game real quick. 3 of them spawn down here at Nicholas's End. We'll start here. If you go to anywhere where super mutants spawn in the game, and by anywhere I mean you can go to Huntersville, you can go to West Tech Research, you can go to the Dam, you can go to Grafton, You can go to Grafton Steel. All those places have super mutants spawning at it on the regular. All those places also have a chance of floaters spawning in instead of the mutant hounds. Now, for more consistent spawns on floaters, you can go over here to Darling Sisters Lab. You can go to the Wavy Willards corporate housing. I want to say there's like 6 to 8 of them that spawn at this location alone. Um, you can also go over here on this side of the map. If you're already here, Big B's Rest Stop, the General Steakhouse, and I want to say there's also a chance of them spawning in down here at the abandoned Bogtown. But there's not much of a chance at Bogtown. Everything else has a higher priority and has a much larger quantity available. Just keep that in mind. I know there are some that may spawn at Sugar Grove, but that's not a high likelihood. You're more likely to get robots there. Um, but the National Radio Isolated Radio Array has a decent chance of it, and so not so much the radio astronomy research area, but this area, yeah. So just keep that in mind. And if I remember correctly, there should be some not at Beckwith, but up here at not Solomon's Pond. It's up here by Investigator's Cabin. It might be Solomon's Pond, but I want to say there's some right in this area too that spawn in. So just keep that in mind. And I do know that there are some that spawn in down here, like not at RNG station, but there's like a little where this section of road is right here on your map. There's this section of lake over here by Spruce Knob Canals. They spawn in here, and there's some that spawn in down here at Lake Eloise. So yeah, I'm not so sure 100% in this area where they spawn in at, other than I know some spawn in at the Grindstone Arch, but again, can't give you exact numbers. So just keep that in mind when you're doing this, and that should make finding your floaters relatively easy. And have fun. Have a good year. Have a good night. Don't do anything dumb and get yourselves or those you care about hurt or arrested. And, oh yeah, one other thing. Um, the build contest on this channel is extended through till the 6th. You have till the 6th to turn in anything you want to turn in. That's the last day I'll accept anything for it. And I will be making the video on the 6th. So you have till midnight on the 6th Eastern Standard Time in the United States if you're building something for the last build contest, which is build something for a holiday camp, any kind of holiday that you wanted. It is, yeah, last shot you get for this year. For the last thing, I will announce on the day that the video comes out what if I'm going to do another build challenge. I haven't really had a lot of participation. I wish that I did, but I understand some of you can't film your own camps, and I also understand that some of you aren't actively playing this game, which is cool. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for helping my channel grow throughout this year. It has reached 320 subscribers, which is awesome, and I never thought I'd actually have that. And I hope that I keep earning your subscription throughout the year, and thank you, all of you, for being there. And if you haven't subscribed, by all means do. If you watch this and you're still watching, know that I appreciate you, and thanks.